Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good evening, I'm Jen Ah. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7, streaming on YouTube. In your top story, sponsored by Carnegie Heights, the CDC's new guidance that fully vaccinated folks don't have to wear their masks anymore at most places has become effective immediately in Nevada. So now different businesses are coming forward with their own updated mask policies. Review Journal's James Schaefer gives us the lowdown.
Las Vegas is going maskless. Here is the locations that are changing and maintaining mask policies. Costco and CVS dropped their company-wide mask requirement policy for guests as long as the state where the store is located does not have a mandate against it. National grocery stores like Albertsons, Vons, and Smith's will be maintaining the mask requirement for guests even if you are fully vaccinated. Local EOS Fitness, Lifetime Fitness, and Planet Fitness gyms will not require masks if you are fully vaccinated. And finally, the Clark County School District and Nevada's colleges are still requiring mask wearing on campuses and in offices. CCSD indicated it may revisit the issue next week, saying additional information and direction will be provided next week based on any updates to local mitigation and guidance. For the Las Vegas Review-Journal, I'm James Schaefer.
In other news, a bookkeeper is accused of embezzling over $100,000 from a local painting business. According to police, 50-year-old Brian Carty used to work at Night Shift Incorporated in Vegas. The owner discovered Carty had conducted transactions using different employee names without their permission, then kept the money for himself. Police say over an 18-month period, he completed 123 fraudulent deposits, totaling $105,000. On to your business news, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability. Amazon is launching a new health and safety initiative aimed at reducing on-the-job incidents. Review Journal's Renee Summerhour explains why the e-commerce giant is taking these steps. Good evening, Renee.
Good evening, Jen. The initiative dubbed Working Well will provide employees with physical and mental activities, wellness exercises, and healthy eating support. Amazon said it is pouring more than $300 million into safety projects this year. Common work-related injuries employees suffer from while working are musculoskeletal disorders, or MSDs, which include sprains or strains caused by repetitive motions. Amazon says that about 40% of its on-the-job injuries at the company are MSDs and are likely to occur with newer employees, many of whom might be working in a physical role for the very first time. According to Amazon, the Working Well pilot shows great success in reducing MSD injuries and has led to a positive impact on employees' day-to-day activities. Just getting a little stretch in there myself there, Jen. Amazon says it provides dedicated spaces within its operations building to allow employees to practice voluntary stretching and muscle recovery. Jen?
Now look at your weather, sponsored by 1 Hour Air. No matter the season, no matter the reason, 1 hour is here for you. Looks like we're in for a windy week, but before then we're dropping down to the low 70s. Expect some cooler breezes coming through as well. Then we're sticking to the mid to high 90s until about halfway through the work week. Temps should cool down by Friday. The winds will be coming in all week, peaking at close to 30 miles per hour on Thursday. In your lifestyle news, sponsored by Get Healthy, Clark County, meet the Las Vegas high school student who got accepted into a whopping 59 colleges. Traylis Dyson IV, who also goes by Trey, graduated with a 5.0 GPA, earned over $2.5 million in scholarship offers. He says, quote, "I wouldn't have dreamed or thought of it." This 17-year-old from Shadow Ridge High told the Review Journal he plans to attend the University of Southern California in the fall.
Sports, sponsored by Scenic Brewing Company. The Golden Knights' leading goal scorer and forward Max Pacioretty is day-to-day, according to head coach Pete DeBoer. Pacioretty missed the final 6 regular season games and the team's first playoff game on Sunday.
He's your leading goal scorer, so, for sure we have concern like anyone would. I think it's trending in the right direction. I'm not lying when I say it's day-to-day. I really feel it like that, but we won't know until tomorrow whether he's in or not.
Sports betting, sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. The Westgate Sportsbook has posted sides and totals on all 272 games in the NFL's first 17-game regular season. The Raiders are 4-point home underdogs to the Ravens on Monday Night Football in Week 1, 5.5-point road dogs to Pittsburgh in Week 2, and a pick'em at home against the Dolphins in Week 3. As far as other teams go, in Tom Brady's return to New England in Week 4, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are 3.5-point favorites over the Patriots.
On to your health news, sponsored by 4M Dental. Love your smile again. The Clark County School Board was scheduled to consider reopening school-based health centers earlier this year, but the item was removed from the agenda with no explanation, leaving supporters of it befuddled. This 2019 proposed health centers in partnership with UNLV School of Medicine would have provided medical and mental health services to students and their families at little to no cost to them. Supporters say it's been delayed for 2 years.
A different agreement came back last month on a school board agenda, but that was then pulled again. So some advocates who have really been pushing for school health centers are upset that now it's the second time an agreement has been pulled from an agenda and they don't feel like they have good information about what's happening.
Superintendent Jesus Jara says he hopes to get the proposal back on the school board's agenda in June. In your entertainment news, sponsored by DiscoverYourNevada.com, brought to you by Travel Nevada. The new zombie movie Army of the Dead brings the dead to life in Sin City.
$2 million.
What?
That's my share. That's just for me.
Dave Bautista, who stars in the film, assembles a team to rob a casino in Vegas. Review Journal's Chris Lawrence talked to director Zack Snyder about the special effects.
And I said, the guys, when they walk down, the middle of the road here, it needs to be like all the icons of Vegas need to be in their place. And that was no small affair. It was a big deal to create that intersection.
Army of the Dead will be available on Netflix starting on May 21st. Thank you for watching 7 at 7. If you have Amazon Fire TV, just search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas breaking news streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back here tomorrow for 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal. Take care.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.